What is up, folks? NYK31 here, bringing you Madden 13 OS Vets Season 2, Week 4. Jets against the Rams. Jets come into this game 3-0. Trying to get to 4-0, playing well out the gate. Rams have a young squad led by Mr. Sam Bradford. They haven't gotten a win as of yet, but this is not a winless caliber player. He could easily be 2-1. Unfortunately, this guy left the league after this game. You know, life being life, sometimes scheduling gets in the way, and it's a shame because this guy's a really good player. Really good player. Really fun guy to play against. This is one of the funner games I've had in this sucker. Quality opponent. But anyhow, here I am trying to protect the red zone, keep him out of the end zone. Boom! Mr. Mincy, one of my backup defensive linemen. As you saw, Sione Pua earlier put Sam Bradford on his back. Defensive line playing well, a lot of guys on hot streaks, Pua being on a hot streak. He has, including this game, about 4 or 5 sacks already, and a bunch of tackles for loss. Missed most of last season with an injury, so didn't really get much out of him last season. He was an all-pro the season before in Season 1. He definitely does a good job, but he's in the last year of his contract, and he's 35. I'm not going to be re-signing him. I made a trade for Kyle McPhee with the Ravens. He's a hybrid defensive tackle / defensive end. He can play both. I'm getting one of my younger pass rushers who I drafted. Not this draft that just passed, but the previous draft. Or was it this draft? I don't remember. But either way, he was injured in the preseason, and I get him back after this game. And I signed Charles Mincy and Brian Thomas when I lost Muhammad Wilkerson and Kenrick Ellis in the off-season. So I have a lot of depth there, and I am actually not averse to trading Sione Pua. He'd make a good rental for a team looking for a defensive tackle, a playoff team who needs a defensive tackle. He'd be a good short-term, fix. We'll be looking for a, mid-round draft pick in return. Nothing, extravagant. I've already traded my 3rd round draft pick for T.Y. Hilton. But, not my 3rd round. Well, I traded a 5th round pick for T.Y. Hilton. I don't remember. I've lost track. But I've traded a 3rd and a 5th round draft pick already this season, combined with this season and the off season. And I actually get T.Y. Hilton back next game. There were some snags and some issues in getting the trade to be put through. Nice near bait there by him in the Kinetic Career Mode online, getting the trade through, but finally got it through. So I should have T.Y. Hilton returning kicks and being a 4th or 5th wide receiver to develop, in the not too distant future. 10-10 game. You saw Mark Sanchez deliver a strike, dialed up a run and shoot pass play there out of trips, dialed up a version of 60 choice. I like to dial up a run and shoot pass play when I really need something. You can never go wrong with it if you read it right. And there, Revis Island gets tested. Disrespectful to test Darrelle Revis. Back on O. That's my rookie 1st round draft pick, my slot wide receiver. I didn't anticipate him being as good as he was as a route runner, but he's really, really good. as far as, you know, route running, and his hands are pretty decent. Doesn't really catch that well in traffic, but that'll be developed. And he just flat out was better than Chaz Schillens. So, there you go. And Sanchez throwing darts right now.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Here's a nice pass play to show when you factor in what's been discussed over YouTube over the past week, and I throw that ball away.
Play number 6 coming up on this.
The discussion about reading the pocket, pass protection, and all that good stuff. And this offense here that I run, the Bill Walsh playbook here, is 100% under center. I typically don't do a lot of critique videos, as you guys well know. It's not my cup of tea. I find the vast majority of them to be repetitive, useless, and because of their repetitive nature, to be, you know, rather boring and less than insightful. We all know at this point what the flaws of the game are, what needs to be improved, and all that good stuff has been discussed ad nauseum. I typically do critique videos, you know, once or twice a year, usually when the game first comes out. I'll do my initial impressions as well as a review of the game, and also later on in the year I'll do a video about what I feel needs to be improved and what I would like to see improved. Otherwise, I don't want to, you know, bore you guys with the same repetitive videos showing the same things that we all know is something in the game that, you know, could be done better. But as I mentioned in my review in the game months and months and months ago, I mentioned that, you know, overall I find pass blocking to be, you know, pretty good. Quality offensive linemen will pass block and do their job, you know, pretty well. However, the pass mechanics do need some work, and I mentioned that the current logic of how linemen kind of pass people off needs to be updated. I either mentioned that in my review of the game or back in Madden 12, I don't remember. And I agree with that as a whole. But, you know, usually when people make videos of the type that were flying around the past week, of the 15-20 minute variety, more often than not, I'm not really interested in honest discussion. They're more interested in furthering their agenda, calling people out, and desperately seeking attention for themselves. And that kind of conversation does not really interest me very much. Quentin Coples get this sack, as the Rams here are playing tough. So I'm down 23-16 going into the fourth. Great run here. Running out of this playbook is a little bit tricky, because the hole doesn't always open where you think it's going to open based on the play yard. You really have to run with your eyes, switch that ball hand, Joe McKnight, lay off that sprint button, and let the run develop and come to you, and react to how the blocking forms as well as how you're being defended and pursued. But back to what I was saying, you know, given how this playbook is 100% under center, if it was, you know, a complete horror show as far as pocket mechanics go and whatnot, this playbook would be completely unusable. And I've been using it all year, both in ranked games and in this league. And I also use the Brian Billick playbook in the other online league, the 4th and 1 league, which only has 4 shotgun formations. So I'm throwing under center the vast majority of the time and doing it well. And of course, you know, pass pressure gets through. Here he sends 6. I had everybody out in pass patterns, couldn't pick it up. Occasionally I'll slide protect the wrong direction, I'll misread it, and a blitz comes in from the left when I slide protected to the right. Or he has, well, my opponent has better pass rushers than I have guys blocking them. That happens as part of the game.
The handoff.
But, you know, like I said, overall,
They deck him in the backfield.
while I find that the mechanics
Steps back to throw.
could be improved, should be improved, need to be improved, you can certainly negotiate your way around the pocket, feel the rush, read it, read the coverage, and get what needs to be done.
Ball swatted away.
Good play by his linebacker there.
Looking to the right side and throwing. He'll be brought down, but
Not really playing. It's a combination of me not playing well and him playing very well. 8-gap blitz there that I don't pick up again. I had everybody running routes. I won't leave a guy in to block unless I feel I absolutely have to. I like to have as many guys into the route as possible, but if need be, you know, I'll do so. And I slide protect virtually every pass play. So, if you are having issues passing from the pocket, there are certainly tools to help you mitigate that. Again, here I slide protect to the right. I see an open rusher here. I have a guy in a delay route to help chip that guy. Gives me enough time to get the deep comeback off.
Challenging the defenders to the right side.
Mr. McKnight. Haven't really gotten McKnight going that much yet this season. He's been kind of on a cold streak. Come on, Rook. This is the NFL now, boy. Hang on to that sucker. And good old Santonio Holmes. Love having two clutch receivers on the outside. Two guys with the clutch trait. You can't go wrong with that. Again, I slide protected. The blitz was coming from the opposite side, actually, but I had enough time to get it out of there.
This will be the 11th play of the drive. He'll throw it over the middle. Touchdown.
And I cut it to a one-possession game.
Now first and 10.
Put faith in my defense. I don't go for the onside. I think I can stop him.
That's a pass all the way.
And again, spin move by Maben. Can I get one of these back? I never get those back. Ever.
First they must score on this possession.
Heck of a throw by Sanchez there.
Down as they head to the line.
The Infinity Engine attacks on that play as McKnight trips over the right tackle. And there Sanchez does what Sanchez does. Great throw, bad throw. And here's just a stupid, lazy decision by me. Game-ending INT. He falls on the ground, and that will end the game. Fell on the ground on purpose, by the way. And the Jets drop to 3-1, and the Rams get their first win of the season. Well played game. He deserved it. So, talk to you all later. Peace.